It's Mr. Worley. Thanks you all for coming here this afternoon. And like Mr. Worley said, I'm going to share with you about what makes the winners. I don't have to put last names, do I? No. Yes. Who is this? Michael Anderson and what? Michael Jordan. Oh, okay, Michael Jordan. Candace Park. Who said Candace Park? Candace Park. There you go, Candace Park. I said that. What do all of them have in common? What do you say? Brownies. Who's that brownies? Okay. But listen up. Listen up. Listen up. What do all of them have in common?
Basketball winners. They're the best. They have a championship. They're winners.
They have a championship?
They're winners. All those answers were correct. Yes, yes. All those answers were correct. They're all considered to be winners. Now, when you look at all of them considered to be winners, what makes a winner, though? What makes a winner? Great attitude. Listening. Definitely, that's a good answer. Listening. What did you say again? Follow directions. Team player. Hard work. All those things. Educate, okay. Those things make you a winner. Listen up. You have to listen up, though. Listen up, everybody. You have to listen up. Because when I'm talking, you have to be able to pay attention so I can share with you some good information, right? Because when you're talking, I'm not going to be talking, so I want you to talk, and I'll talk, okay? So that's how we're going to do this. So all those things we talked about are important. Those things will make a winner. But you can be a hard worker and still lose, right? Yeah. You can be naturally talented and still lose, right? You can be in the right place at the right time and still lose. So what really makes a winner? Is it just about working hard? No. Well, it's about having fun, okay? And don't forget about education.
Education. Education is always going to be important. We're going to talk about that. Now, each one of you have the ability to be a winner, not just on the court, but off the court as well. That's the best kind of winner to be. The best kind of winner is to be that winner that's a winner off the court. Because there are a lot of athletes who win championships and, titles and trophies, and they're doing all that, but they're not good people off the court. They're horrible people off the court. That's saying he said. So what I want you to do is I want you to do that one thing that's called give respect. When someone's up talking to you, teaching to you, you have to give them respect. That's part of being a winner. So we're going to develop all you into being winners, but you have to be a winner in the right way. And one of the ways you do that is by giving respect to the person who's talking to you. Now, this is the beginning of the camp. There's going to be other speakers coming in, but you have to show yourself to be a winner by giving them that same respect as you gave. Not that they're losers, but they just can't win games. So 3 things that winners do that always makes them winners is that the first thing is that they always look for a challenge. How many of you like challenges? Right? See, that's the first step to being a winner, is looking for that challenge. And that challenge means that whatever you know that you're not good at, you look for that challenge to become better at it. Some of you might not be good, like in English, for example, in school. So you look for that challenge to improve yourself in English. Some of you may not be good at math, looking for that challenge to improve. He was looking for the opportunity to get better. And now we know him again as being like the great closer, one of the great free throw shooters, three-point shooters in Indiana, not Martin, but Indiana. So look for that challenge. Look at that area of your life and you can say, where can I improve in? Right? Even if you're on a basketball court, if you're a great three-point shooter, but you can't rebound, that's your challenge. If you can rebound, but can't hit your free throws, that's your challenge. If you're good at getting math, but not in science, that's your challenge. If you're not really active in your community, doing things to help out the people in your neighborhood, that's your challenge. Look for that challenge, and that'll make you a winner. So that's the first thing a winner does. They look for that challenge. The bigger the better. They're not afraid of a big challenge. And that big challenge is going to require them to get all the greatness that's in them out of it. So they look for that challenge. And the second thing that a winner does is that when a winner looks for that challenge, then they learn to be consistent. They learn to be consistent. They do things over and over again the right way. See, greatness comes with small steps of consistency. It's not like you have to take big steps all the time. Just small steps of consistency leads to greatness. Anything that you do repeatedly, twice, 3 times, 4 times, you're consistently becoming good at that thing. It's just like when coaches ask y'all to do your free throws, or coaches ask y'all to shoot jump shots. They want you to consistently learn how to do that, so that you can become great at that. And the winner does that. They learn how to be consistent. Because when you're consistent, you're taking care of your responsibilities. You all have responsibilities, whether that's at home, at school, or on a basketball team. You all have responsibilities. You have to consistently take care of your responsibilities. Because when you take care of your responsibilities, you're showing that you're accountable to yourself and to your teammates. And that's important. How many of you been on a team where a player just didn't do what they're supposed to do? Right? You tell them to set a screen, or tell them to go away, and they still didn't get face off. Set a screen, huh? Set a screen. Well, you know what? Never mind. And then you got to take the shot, right? Isn't that frustrating, right? But when you're in a situation where you're accountable to somebody, they say set a screen, they set a screen, what happens with that play? They set a screen, and then what else happens on that play?
They score.
They score. Because now you're being consistent. You're doing as you're told. Your consistency, it says, my actions line up with my words. I'm being consistent. And I'm showing that I'm responsible to the team. I'm showing that I'm responsible for what I have to do. And I'm showing that I can be accountable. And that's being accountable is vital to develop consistency, because it's your actions that lead to the consistency. When you're consistently doing the right thing, your actions will always show. So always develop that consistency about yourself. That's the second thing that winners do. First thing winners do is they look for the challenge, the bigger the better. The second thing they do is they develop consistency. And as they develop consistency, they then learn to be able to have confidence in themselves. You can't just instantly go into the confidence if you haven't had any experience yet. When you look for that challenge and you take on that challenge, now you have experience. How many of you passed a test in class that you really thought you was going to fail? Like, oh my God, I know I'm going to get a bad grade in this one. You got that picture like, yes! Yes! Even if it was a B, C, or definitely an A, you're like, yes, I passed it. Why? Because now you have confidence. You have confidence going into the next test so that you can be ready for it. You're preparing for it. See, a winner looks for that challenge. When you look for that challenge, that gives you the experience to be ready to have confidence in every situation. When you make that 3-point shot at the buzzer, that gives you confidence for the next time that shot comes up. But you have to be ready for that shot. Jeffery, when I was in college, right, I played at a small level school, D2 school, Ohio Valley University. And I never really had a chance to shoot a buzzer beater or a game-winning shot. There was this one game he was playing, Rio Grande University. And my coach called this one play, it was called Lipscomb. And it was just a basic play, sideline, out of bounds play. There was 1 second left on the clock, tie score. It was sideline, out of bounds play. So the play would be designed for one player to screen up, boom, and then another player flash to the basket. Now the player who screens up, they then bounce back, and an inbounds pass comes to them to shoot the ball. So the coach called the Lipscomb play. Now, on the court at that time, the 5 that was on the court, I was one of the 5. We had our leading scorer, Danny Singletary. We had our second leading scorer, Ray Gaines. We had our third leading scorer, Melvin Baker. They were all on the court. So I'm figuring one of them were going to be the screen person, because again, the screen person pops out, they shoot the shot. So the coach would look at him and he said, Jeff, you set the screen. I'm like, what's up? Time. Duty. So I was excited about that. Now I wasn't nervous. Why? Because I always was practicing that shot. I was ready for that challenge. So now the 4th person that was on the team, on the floor was Tim. He was the inbounder. And then like the other 3, Greg, Melvin, and Danny, they were on the court too. So Tim was the inbounder. I set the screen, boom. Tim gave me the pass. Man, that pass was so sweet. I mean, it had sugar written all over it. I just put that pass, and I just went up for the shot, elbow in, rotation, everything. And I was watching that shot go up, and I was like, yes. That thing bricked off the rim. Nah, that's cool. It bricked off the rim. But I wasn't concerned about that, because I was ready for that moment. I didn't shy away from that opportunity to show greatness. See, a lot of times if people are in those moments, coach will call a play, boom, 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 do what you're supposed to do, Then you get out there, game over. But what you do is when you're ready for that challenge, you'll take that shot. And see, here's another thing I want you to remember. Don't worry about the shots you miss. Worry about the ones you don't take. Don't worry about the shots you miss. Worry about the ones you don't take. Because every shot, this is what my coach told me, every shot, if it doesn't get blocked, every shot has only 1 or 2 options. What's that? Listen to me. Every shot that you take, if it doesn't get blocked, either go in it or you miss it. But, for sure, every shot that you don't take doesn't go in. It ain't got no chance at all. So don't worry about the shots that you miss. Take that challenge and worry about the shots that you don't take. And it's usually someone else is getting. Worry about the opportunities that you're not taking advantage of. Each one of you have opportunities in your home that you could be doing better, taking on a challenge. Each one of you have opportunities in your school that you could be doing better, taking on a challenge. Each one of you have opportunities on the teams you play in to take advantage of those opportunities to be doing better. So don't worry about opportunities that someone else is getting, someone else may get the shot, someone else may get, teacher may like them, teacher's pet and all that. Don't worry about that. Worry about the opportunities when you get the chance that